There's a moment many professionals experience, but rarely talk about. From the outside, life looks stable. It's a decent job, a reliable car, a comfortable routine. But privately, there's a quiet tension. Bills arrive on time. Payments go through. Yet the sense of progress it's missing. Not because things are going wrong, but because something subtle is happening beneath the surface. Relatable USA-Europe scenario: imagine a professional in their late 20s or early 30s. They earn $72,000 a year in the US, or roughly 55,000 euros in Europe. After taxes and deductions, monthly take-home pay lands around $4,100. Now life assigns that income: rent or mortgage, $1,500 car payment, fuel, insurance, $550 student loans or education costs, $300 groceries and utilities, $600 phone plans, subscriptions, insurance extras, $300 before choices or flexibility appear. More than $3,200 is already committed. What remains isn't wealth, it's maintenance. Where the illusion forms on paper, this life looks responsible. The car isn't flashy. The credit cards are under control. Nothing feels excessive, and that's where the illusion forms. Car payments don't feel like debt. They feel like reliability. Credit cards don't feel dangerous. They feel like convenience. Its decision feels logical in isolation. Together, they quietly shape a very rigid system. The hidden financial mistake system flaw: the mistake isn't using credit, it's confusing functioning with progress. Monthly payments create the feeling of stability without creating flexibility. Let's look at basic math. A $550 monthly car payment over 6 years becomes nearly $40,000. Car insurance and maintenance add thousands more. A credit card balance of $6,000 at 18% interest quietly costs over $1,000 a year in interest alone. These costs don't scream for attention, they whisper. And they last far longer than the initial satisfaction. Psychological reason people fall into it. This happens because the brain prefers smoothness over totals. A predictable monthly payment feels safe. A large total cost feels distant. Modern systems encourage this mindset. Affordability over ownership, monthly framing over long-term impact. Credit as a lifestyle tool, not a financial one. As long as life keeps working, the system feels justified. Long-term impact, if ignored. Over time, this creates a strange outcome. Income rises, bills rise with it. Years pass, and despite earning more, the margin stays thin. Job changes feel risky. Time off feels expensive. Unexpected events feel stressful, not because income is low, but because obligations are high and fixed. This is how the illusion of doing well quietly replaces actual progress. Shift in perspective: how financially intelligent people think. Financially intelligent people don't reject modern life. They question permanence. They ask whether a payment buys flexibility or removes it. They understand that debt isn't always harmful, but it always carries weight. For them, success isn't how smooth life looks today. It's how adaptable life remains tomorrow. Conclusion: calm, close, plus soft CTA car payments and credit cards don't fail people overnight. They succeed too well at making life feel stable. But stability without flexibility slowly becomes a trap. Understanding that isn't about guilt or restriction. It's about seeing the system clearly enough to make future choices differently. If this way of thinking helped you see money with more clarity, consider subscribing. Not for motivation, but for understanding. That's usually enough.